Tea market transparency. Tea distributors. The tea retailer is the last move on the path of the simple tea leaf from field to cup. After all, any tea, whether delicate, hand-picked leaves, or pesticide-loaded mud, must be delivered to the final customer via dealer. The ultimate wholesale tea supplier has a major impact on size, branding, and consistency. No matter the expenses involved in the manufacture of the tea, the seller decides to determine the final amount. In this section of our tea industry transparency sequence, we explore the internal dynamics of the retail market, price of products produced, and investments. Any company needs to do one easy thing to be profitable: get more income than the money invested. This being mentioned, the money a company invests is split into two specific categories: the cost of products produced and the expense of supplies generated. The cost of products produced, or COGS, is the price of the tea itself, minus the wrapping. This expenditure is dictated by all market mechanisms at work in the agriculture, shipping, and distribution of tea. Costs, the second level of expenditure, are imposed by the tea merchant, and, as what it is, they must monitor them to the best of their ability. To break even and continue in company, the expenses of a tea seller must be balanced with equal profits, or they'll be looking at a rather limited undertaking. Basic costs include housing, electricity, wages, benefits, health fees, mortgage, income taxes, interest on some loans, etc. Depending on how large a company is, such costs may differ drastically. To get a clear understanding of pricing, let's first look at the costs of operating an online tea company. The very first huge one is rent. Several independent online stores simply operate out of their homes or from apartments to save on taxes. Of course, this implies reduced prices. Alas, that often involves a breach of the rules and endangering consumers. Tea is an agricultural commodity that must be stored in a healthy food factory. This ensures that tea retailers may rent or buy a commercial kitchen room and provide the equipment required to adequately sanitize scoops, pour tea, and maintain hands and work surfaces sterile and clean. Thinking of entering the industry as one of the tea distributors, you need to make sure you're thorough with the entire internal dynamics.